Hi YouTube. Please excuse the sound of my pump. Got dishes and laundry going, so um, just wanted to come on and say hello, let you know what's going on with me. Quite a bit in some respects and not a lot in another because I've been trying to take care of my leg, kind of baby it and stay off it. And last night I was just like sick of taking any medicine for pain, so it's like I tried to go to sleep without any and it didn't work. So I woke up and I took one of them, and it's like muscle relaxer. And then the nerve endings don't hurt around the injured area. So thing is, some of you know that first I had broken toes. First I had surgery, then I had broken toes, then I had a broken shoulder and arm in two different places, well, three different injuries, all within about 12 square inches. So um, I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. I haven't slept a lot in my life anyway, as it is, but yeah, so sleep is important. Well, it is for everybody. But if you have to work hard and you have a lot of things to do, it weighs on my brain because then I know, God, I gotta sit and I there's things I want to do and I can't do them, and because if I don't take care of myself and let a injured spot heal, it'll just get worse. So yeah, but I'll let you know what's been going on lately. Um, Well, I might have mentioned that yes, I did, that my one birth mother is on Facebook on my son's page. He friended her, which all is cool, whatever. But it's hard for me to see her talking there and we don't talk because I don't like how she's supposed to be the matriarch of a family, and I have three sisters, one older from her, and two younger, and a younger brother, and all the nieces and nephews, her great grandchildren and grandchildren, including my kids. And she thinks things that are like lewd are funny. Well, this morning I got on Facebook and there was a post, and I thought, well, it's a girl in a convenience store. She had on a really cute pink bikini because I love pink. So I thought, no big deal. She's just going in a convenience store to get something, and it must be some kind of joke. Next thing I know, it's like one of them backless bikini type things. She puts a beer glass in her butt cheeks, climbs up on a stool, and pours draft beer into a glass. And people are thinking this was funny. And I just wrote, that I know your grandma in Texas would like this, but that y'all are nasty, you know. And I was going to be having company. I thought my son and his new girlfriend were going to come and visit in a couple weeks. Now, I don't want any company. I don't want anybody around me. I am just sick to death of the lewdness in this world. And I'm telling it like it is. I'm not flashing my pearls because I have pearls before swine because they'll get trampled, and I'm not doing that. I get trampled enough on Facebook. And as a matter of fact, to my Facebook friends, I'm probably going to be over there still, but not as much as I have been. And you might have noticed even over there, I've been more upset than usual. Well, these are the type of things that are going on in my life that I'm not going to tolerate. So, one generation from the next, and then they all get in it together and think this type of crap is funny. And it's stuff that my grandchildren can see, in the future, and it's on there forever, and I'm just thoroughly disgusted. I'm sick of it. I really am. I'm sick of these guys out on YouTube making money off of people's fear, making money off of acting like they know more about Christianity than anybody else when we all have it in our heart. It's one thing if you're going to, confirm a situation with somebody and think, wow, that's how I'm thinking too. That's very like minded, very much how I'm thinking, and that's cool. But for these preachers out there that are asking for money to tell you something that you already know in your heart, that's just ridiculous. And then when they use a different book besides the Bible itself to interpret it, when there's two different or more ways to interpret something when you're reading it, these people are ludicrous. They're making me sick. They all make me sick. So, it's kind of a rant video in a sense. Then I had some stupid twit rate me um, about a video I had last year, this time at hunting season, and I wrote living in hillbilly hell. And I think it was a guy, I'm not sure. When they don't have pictures, I have no idea who they are. But they wrote, um, what are you, or who and what are you, and what are you going on about? And I said, I am a person with many videos helping people, you know. So, for the people that feel like I do, you know. So, that's what I'm going on about. So, damn right, hillbilly hell. When you got these people that move out in the country, I've been here for decades now, and it was pretty quiet back in the day. People only hunted when they needed to. Now people hunt because they think it's extension of their penis. You know, these guys or women, whatever they are, get out there and especially when it's small game and it's shotgun and they're shooting at birds or ducks or something, it's like blam 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 blam. It's like, damn, learn how to shoot at least. If you're gonna shoot, learn how to shoot. Just go like blam and kill the thing. Aim and kill it instead of shooting like several times. And then my animals get all upset. My dog literally pees on the floor out of fear because she saw a friend of hers get shot and die. So, yeah, it's not a happy time hunting season, but that's really even not even what my video is about today. Is the lewd people in the world thinking that things are funny, that sex is supposed to be a tender union between a man and a woman, not for the whole world to share in. Of course, everybody's capable, or most people. I would say there's some that aren't capable of having sex. And I don't know what to say about that, whether that's good or bad. But I just know that it's a private thing between a man and a woman, typically in God's eyes, and it's sacred. And people are taking the sacred tenderness out of sexual relations and families out of the equation, and everything's so mixed up and screwed up. It's just surreal to me. It's like, am I really living here? Like, do I really have to? There's a part in the Bible that says that them that will wish for death or seek death and can't find it. Um, I don't think that scripture part was meant for the evil people that, because they have no remorse. Those are the ones that can't bear to see their world all messed up and dirty and say nothing about it, you know. Nobody's really talking about it like that, like I am, constantly, on a daily basis. Just ask Doug, he'll tell you, you know. I thought, and well, and I know that even the cheater I was married to wanted to keep me around because when you're with somebody good, a piece of crap, they always want somebody good around them so they can buffalo them and fool them and trick them and hurt them and, the narcissist type of person. But Doug sticks with me because he knows I'm the best woman that he could ever find as far as morals and integrity and doing things the way things are supposed to be done. You know, that's why. And all he asks of me is my time, which I don't always give him that. It depends on how people treat me and act around me, whether I give them my time. I don't care who they are. I really do not. So I'm at the point now where I have very few family members that I claim, and the list is getting shorter as I speak on a daily basis. The only thing that could help people that I care about right now at this point is to truly have faith in God and put their lives in God's hands and believe that He's going to help them. Because if they don't ask for help in areas, if it bothers me, you're doing it wrong. That's the way it is. So, and what makes me a most excellent parent, because I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to touch on homosexuality too. I have friends that are bisexual and homosexual, and I've never ever said, hey, this is okay and I love you for who you are. I'll tell them, I love you for who you are. This is not okay in my eyes. And if I say something, I'm not going to apologize or excuse myself. If you don't like it, you'll have to just get up and get away from me then, because I'm never going to quit telling you what God says in the Bible about it. And I'm not saying He doesn't love you. Of course, every parent loves, or most parents love their children. I have two mothers that really have no love for me whatsoever. And it is painful on a daily basis. But you know what? I figure they made their beds. They're the one who's going to lie in it. They're going to die in their sins. And it's painful to watch. You damn right it is. But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything to appease anybody or stroke their egos to make them feel better in any way. I won't give them that. They don't get that. I'll tell them the truth. It's not the truth as I see it, it's the truth in the laws of God. Period. When it says no, it says no. That's it. That's not hatred. That's love. That's teaching somebody. It's like if I know my child's going to be in danger or endanger the rest of the world, what Satan wants is the end of the family, the nuclear family. He wants them gone. And that's one of his tools to do that. And I'm not going to sit there and take these tools like misplaced sexuality, bad posts, memes, somebody's video where I disagree, and say, hey, I feel the same way and this is cool and we'll just go with it. No, no, this is not the time or the place to shut my mouth at all. And I'll tell you what, even my gay friends, they love me. They do. Just as much as anybody else, I would imagine, if they do. But they appreciate my honesty. And I've actually had people that were homosexual in my life because of me. They aren't anymore. So I know what I'm doing is right. and standing my ground and saying things the way they are and the right way to do things in order to have a life of eternity the way God has meant things to be. We can't teach people on this planet the wrong way and expect that it's going to be okay in any way. It just does not work like that. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to go out there with a poster and a banner and picket everybody and say, you know, this is wrong and God hates you. No, not at all. It's just like my children when they had issues or problems. It's like, I'm not going to get on the street corner and call everybody names or do something rude. I'm going to explain to them, look, this is why we can't do these type of things in society, because we are examples of God. We are his mouthpieces. We're his examples for everybody else, for the next generation or the generations before. If they weren't taught right to begin with, and then they have a daughter that is doing things right, that's their decision whether to hate that child or to understand that the way they were taught or what they had adopted in their lives as a part of their lifestyle wasn't the right way to do things. And there's always time for change, there's always room for change. But along the way, they're not getting my attention. Not fully. Well, it's not like, see, if I reached out to them, they would talk to me, but they will not reach out to me because they know how I feel. So, that's kind of what's going on today. I got to get out and feed my horse and fill up my bird feeder and do a couple other things outside. So when I say I don't do anything or I want to rest, that's to me just means I still have things I got to do, and I do through the day, but I don't do as much as I would like to do, which is more, you know. It's like I've been wanting to get back to my creek and take a walk back there and show you all a real beautiful spot. I was waiting till the bugs were gone because it's in the woods, but right now that walk would be really hard for me and wouldn't do my leg any good. So hopefully before the snow flies some more, I'll be able to get back there and show you how beautiful it is. So, um, yeah. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. I was going to talk some more about some of these preachers on this YouTube platform, but they know what they're doing wrong. They know what they're doing is wrong, and it goes along with the misplaced sexuality or the reading of the Bible and the different interpretations. And I don't care if they use the concordance or not. If they are not using a 1945 Masonic Blue Book, a 1921 Webster's Dictionary, the King James Bible, the older the better. Mine is very old. Um, because the words and the Strong's concordance, if you don't have all of those things, those specific things, the codes in the Bible can be manipulated and changed. And if you do not specifically have these books that I've stated, I have a video on it. I have many videos stating it. If you don't do it right, you do not have the code. They have changed things so many times. It's not going to make sense and it can be misinterpreted wrong. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and patsy anybody or pussyfy around or beat around the bush or sugarcoat flipping shit for anybody when I know better. And I do know better. So, yeah, I'm sick of it. These people, oh, I know this or I know that or God told me this or God told me that. Who gives a fucking shit? If you don't read the books I told you to read, you don't know shit. I'm telling you that. And do you need a book to know what's right or wrong? Really? And yeah, I swear, I needed to swear today. Not at everybody, not at you, not at the people that know where I'm coming from and what my love really is and how much I do love everybody and why I'm out here talking like I'm talking and the anger that I do have behind all the bullshit that's going on in this world that nobody says anything about. You just pretend it's not going on, or what, it's going to go away, or God thinks this is okay, or it's a part of our world, or it's the way things are going to be, and they'll worship their God and we'll worship ours. No, every knee's gonna bow. What does that mean? That doesn't mean they're bound to their God, we're bound to ours. No. For God, every knee shall bow. This crap's going to end. All of it. Probably quicker than people understand. You know? So, and that's the truth of it. That's the facts. So, hey, got it? I just want you to know, if you're listening to me, if I haven't offended you, I'm not going to say I didn't mean to take any offense, because there's just some things in some ways in the world. Sometimes you don't teach the teacher. You get where I'm going with that. You're probably well-meaning. You're probably a beautiful person, and I found a lot of kindness within your words on different platforms or channels rather. So I'm not coming down on you like with hatred or dislike or anything like that. It just, I don't need to be taught by any human being. I only listen to God, and when I know what papers I read and why I'm out here and what I'm doing, no scriptures, no nothing means anything except for the fact and the truth that I have in my heart, along with a vast vocabulary to help everybody else. And that's what I do. And when it comes to the meaning of words, I got it. So I just want you to know that I do love and I do care. That doesn't go away. So, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking about, well, what should I say? Should I say anything more or just leave it the way it is? And, well, I won't leave it the way it is for any of my friends. I'll never leave you alone, and I'll never shut up. So that's just me. You know, one thing, I don't know if anybody ever knows this, but you could never accuse me of being a hypocrite, because there's nothing I do or have done that I would say I don't do. And I do have a right to judge for myself upon somebody else. This to me is bullshit. Yes, God will be my vengeance if I even want vengeance. Who needs vengeance? And I can just tell you how I feel. That's not judging somebody. That's telling you what I expect out of myself and what I expect out of everybody else. That's not judgment. That's the laws of God. That's what I abide for in myself and what I expect out of everybody else. Let's put it this way. Would you rather have me smoking a cigarette or sitting here half naked preaching the word of God and telling you I love everybody and it's okay to be gay and, like paint my face up and dye my hair or whatever the case may be? Do you see what I'm saying? Would you rather have me be fake ass motherfucker or who I am, which is actually the most loving heart you'll ever meet? The only time I would ever hurt anybody is if they did something to me first. And then even that would be or somebody else. I did have a circumstance a couple years ago where I did an aerial sweep in somebody's face, and it's like, come on, because I saw a woman getting hurt. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, typically I wouldn't ever want to, and I would feel bad if I did and have. So, hypocrite, never, not me. So, yeah, I smoke, I swear. Like I told people before, although I am an ordained minister, I did it so I could perform a wedding ceremony for somebody that I loved. But that doesn't mean that I don't know the scriptures inside and out and better than anybody I know. And if they want to lie about it and say they know it better, and their lies are a part of their curriculum, there's no way they could know those books like I do. Because if you're not reading them the right way and you're lying about it, that's not the truth and you don't know shit. You know what Satan's telling you to write. You know what Satan's telling you to think. But do you know the real words? Do you ever go into a word and get the definitions, what's synonymous with it, the adjectives? Do you go to the etymology of a word and find out when it was first used and what word was used before that and what language it came out of? That's what I'm talking about. And I do choose my words wisely, even my swear words. Yes, I do. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to give Facebook a break. I'll probably get on there and say hi, a couple hi's to some friends like Karen, hey, peace lady. Um, a couple other, Nisha, you know, a couple of the ladies over there and a couple guys that I've, Farmer Surge, a couple really strong minded people that are worthy of my time. And as a matter of fact, especially one of them has raised their standards for themselves. And that's a beautiful thing to see. That's a fighter. So, um, those are the type of people I'm going to surround myself with. That's it. I mean, I'm not saying now, if you know somebody that's gay, I'm not promoting hatred, bullying, nothing like that, or even preaching your ass off at it. The hell with that. About this. That's not where I'm coming from at all, and that's not what I'm here to do at all. That doesn't matter. What they do is what they do. But if you're going to do it around my kids or somebody I care about, or even a video promoting that, hey, this is okay and they're still going to worship their God, no, every knee shall bow. And we will all know our shames and face up to them. If you're not facing it on a daily basis for yourself, God's going to do it for you. And that's the last thing you want. So if you can help a friend or friends, if you can help them, then try. Doesn't hurt to try. If they know where you stand and you're standing strong and you're standing firm, they're going to know who you are. If they want to hate on you, well, then they're going to have to just hate on you for that. Because there isn't an in between, you know? So I'm going to let you go. I love you very much. I wanted to share my heart and soul and mind like I always do. And I might be back today. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But thank you for joining me. And I love you very much. And just keep in mind, you don't flash your pearls before swine. If you're around people that are acting in a swine-like manner, out of the laws of God, you speak the truth, you speak what's right. Don't keep silent. You might save somebody some grief when it comes to them meeting their Father. You know, think about that. Think of words. You know each person. Think of the words that each person will touch their heart without offense. You know, it's like one. I'll give you a quick synopsis real quick before I head out. I had a friend named Bridget, and her husband had cheated on her, and she started a bisexual relationship, and they had a little baby. And I told her, I said, I do love you. You are my friend. I just love you a lot more when you were a family. But I'm not saying get back with trash, but consider, and this is true, it doesn't matter if it's a man, woman, whoever you're in a relationship with, if it's the same sex, they all can be cheaters or dirty. It doesn't matter. So why go against the laws of God just out of pain in your life? Because no, people are not born that way. So you can hear all the songs, all the rhetoric of people that have done these type of things in their lives, but it doesn't make it so. So I love you. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. See y'all later.